All right, now that my throat is properly cleared, let's get on with this shave. Hello everybody, back again. Sorry, another delay, but it looks like I am back to stay this time, hopefully. Knock on wood. No termites, luckily. Tonight we are coming at you with a set that I have had meant to get before, never had, and finally got it due to a trade, and didn't even know this was coming to me, and it did. Frankly, my pair by Barrister, and man, this is a great pair scent. I'm not sure what else. I used entirely way too much soap because I'm not too familiar with Barrister Man soaps. But next time I know I don't need to use but half as much as I did tonight. This apparently is a I don't know what the formula would be called. It's a shea butter and lanolin, kind of like what do you call it? PACK1 formula. It's I don't know if it could be considered vegan or what's the other word? What's that other word? That those weird people are that don't eat meat. Vegetarian, vegan, vegetarian. What is that? I don't know. But smells great. And I also have the matching balm. This is a trade I worked out with Cameron Bird for some polishing I am doing. For some polishing, a lot of polishing I am doing for him. Tonight I am using the HC&C stainless black bowl, and I am using a Leonidam beautiful brush, and I got this from Cameron also. Absolutely gorgeous, part of the trade deal. And the razor I'm using tonight is the Blackland TRadere, whatever it's called. This one, okay? I also got this one from Cameron on the polishing trade. Along with this beautiful Mojo brush that he sent me. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. And he sent me 2 other Barrister Man sets. And he also is the one that got this Cobra for me for this polishing trade we are doing. And in case you're wondering how many razors is being polished for him, there is, I believe it's 12 razors. And many of them are carves with multiple plates, or Rockwell 6S with multiple plates. So it's a whole lot of polishing that's going on. But let's get on with this shave, because I'm excited to try this brush and this razor and the soap. So yeah, it's going to be a great shave. As long as my mister here wants to work correctly. One thing I love about Leonidam brushes is the shapes he makes his handles. I've had 3 of them, and they've all been basically this same shape. But they're just so comfortable. His knots are always really dense, with soft, nice soft tips. It doesn't splay terribly easy, which is fine with me. I'm a bowl lather. I don't face lather. But this brush is totally gorgeous. It's got an issue right here, which Cameron told me about, where the wood, I guess when it was used at one time, it was put in too hot of water, and the knot got too hot of water up inside, and it swelled up too much, and it pushed the wood, and so it has a little bit of a crack right there where the wood and the resin come together. And you can feel another one over here on this side of the wood. But besides that, you know, absolutely gorgeous brush. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. And Cameron told me that it had that going on with it. He said he got it from somebody and was not notified about that. But let's try this TRadere. I've always wanted to try one of these. I've heard they are good. And, you know, I had a... what's that razor called? The Blackbird. I had a titanium Blackbird, and that thing was a great shaver. And this blade I have in here is the I have an Astra Blue on its second use. And all I can say so far off the first few strokes is this razor is a winner. It is super smooth. Blade feel isn't overly bad. Yeah, I'm really enjoying how this feels. So far, really enjoying this. And I really like the way the razor itself looks. I love the head, how the blade tabs are even covered on the ends here. The bottom, you know, the plate is really cool. I like how they put the laser etch the name and all that on there. And this is, whenever my last video was posted, that's the last time I shaved. And this is knocking it down like it was nothing. And it's doing it with utter smoothness. I had forgotten that the Astra Greens, when I first started down my wet shaving journey, I really liked Astra Greens. But as I started using more and more blades and got used to the feel of wet shaving and different razors and blade feel and just all the goodness of wet shaving, I found Asta Greens to be actually kind of a rough blade. It wasn't very smooth. They're sharp. There's no wow, that first pass has knocked it down so much that even trying to scrub to get some lather built up, it's having a difficult time because there's not much really left. Normally when I lather on my second pass with the brush, I could still feel you know, a decent amount of stubble left. Not so tonight. Wow, this TRadere is phenomenal. This is definitely a keeper. Wow. Wow, in my book, this definitely it has better blade clamping. I would have to say this so far to me feels like the best engineered razor head that Blackland has ever made, with the best blade clamping, smoothness, with just perfect amount of aggression feel and efficiency. It's just perfect. Wow, yeah, this way better than, to me, feels way better than even the titanium Blackbird. It's a little heavy. It's a little bit longer than I prefer, but stainless steel is always going to be heavy. You know, I think we've all gotten a little spoiled with titanium razors, because before they started making titanium, all we had was stainless and brass and aluminum and copper, bronze. All we had was heavy stuff except for aluminum. And this is, to me, this razor is phenomenal. And I don't know if you could see in the video how well, how hydrated this lather is. You know, you saw how much soap I used out of the, that was a brand new tub when I got it, never used. When I first added water to it, I added 10 mLs. Making this lather, I added an additional 28 milliliters. So that's a total of 38 milliliters of water. And still, you know, look at it. Look at this lather. It's just crazy how much water this soap can handle. Now, like all other soaps, it does not taste like pears. It tastes like soap. I think I've tasted every soap I've ever shaved with. Oh yeah, this thing has excellent blade clamping. Going against the grain, the only razor, there's only been 2 other razors that I've ever felt that have blade clamping equivalent to this. One is a Sagas, and the other, I believe it was the Paradigm Diamondback, had excellent blade clamping. I believe it's even better blade clamping than the Wolfman. This razor is absolutely phenomenal. In my wheelhouse, this razor hits every mark that I would want in a razor. Yep, and that's the proof of how good that blade clamping is. With as big as that blade gap is there, and as much blade is exposed, there's no irritation on my neck because that blade is clamped so good. Wow. That's just phenomenal. Yeah, truly mind blown. Blackland. This hits all the marks as far as style of a razor. It's sexy. The handle could be a little shorter, but that's nothing. Style is great. Weight, it's not overly heavy. I love that the head covers the blade tab, so if you wanted to use this as a head shaver, I guess you could. It's too aggressive for me, but there's some people out there that use really aggressive razors for their heads. I guess they don't have the scars that I have. I can use it for a head shaver because of that. But I love how, you know, the blade tabs are covered. I love the look of the head, the shape of it. This whole razor, just the shape and the look of it is just sexy. It shaves amazing. It's so smooth. There's nice blade feel, not overly blade feely like the Dart can feel. But the dart to me is still, you pair it with the right blade and it is really a smooth razor, especially after it's polished. But the blade clamping is a 10 out of 10. Smoothness is a 9.5 out of 10. I don't know if you could actually go any smoother than this. But I'm sure there's a possibility, so I can't really give it a 10 out of 10. But I know blade clamping is a 10 out of 10. I can't imagine it being any better. But for comfortable shave, 10 out of 10. Just for overall shave quality, comfort, feel, smoothness, all that, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 also. Price, that's where it's kind of a depends on your budget type of thing. I believe this runs $275 for this razor, something like that. I know the Price Police is gonna send me a private message after this video airs if I'm incorrect, but I believe this runs $275 range. I believe it's well north of $200 though. Is it worth it? If your budget allows it to be, then it's worth it. If not, then I would say no. If it's not in your budget, no, it's not worth it. But if you can afford it, I highly recommend this razor. If you like a razor that has nice blade feel, great efficiency, super smooth, this is a winner. But let me get all this cleaned up and I'll be back with you. Let's go over what we used tonight. Tonight we used the HC&C stainless bowl. We used the Blackland. Let's see if we can see that there. The Blackland TRadere. There we go. Razor, absolutely beautiful, beautiful shaver. Most excellent trade. And we use the Leonidam brush. This thing is so pretty. Excellent knot in it. Repositioning here, make some room. Let's see, then we used Barrister and Man, right? Yeah, Barrister and Man, Frankly My Pair. Such a lovely scent. Really enjoyed using that soap. Really impressed with how much water it took. Oh, that balm smells good. Wow, absolute lovely scent. I might have to go on their site and see if this is still available. See about the splash. See if they had a splash for it. But wow, that's absolutely lovely. And tomorrow's razor is going to be the Timeless 0.95 stainless. Just got this also on trade, so we'll be looking forward to trying that one out. And tomorrow's soap is going to be another Barrister Man soap, Hallows. I've never tried that one, so we'll be using that one tomorrow. So yeah, I think tomorrow we'll go ahead and try out the Mojo brush. It looks like it's never been used. And so that should be nice to use this one. Very pretty brush. So looking forward to that. This, frankly, my pair tonight with Barrister Man was definitely a beautiful scent. Definitely impressed me. The soap did, as far as how much water it took, and the quality of lather it made was just absolutely spot on, what you would expect from a soap from today's artisans, and it did not disappoint in any way. This is definitely a winner right here. Absolutely love that scent. So tomorrow we're using the stainless 0.95 with Barrister Man Hallows, or we might switch it up for Leviathan. I got that also. Just depending on the mood tomorrow, but I think it's going to be Hallows. So yeah, well, yeah. All right. So with all those yeahs being said, and it's all being in agreement, meeting is being called. We'll see y'all next time. Okay. So until then, be kind to one another, love one another, take care, be safe, and most importantly, God bless.